the United States government is upgrading a secretive FEMA bunker. Why? That's classified. Let me say that again. This is from the USA Today, guys. This is not InfoWars. This is not some conspiracy site saying this. This is coming from USA Today. The United States government is upgrading a secretive FEMA bunker, and you and I are not going to know, or we're not going to find out why they're doing it, because it's completely classified. It's a hidden underground facility located 60 miles west of Washington, D.C., and it is getting upgrades. Now, look, let's go into the article. Buried in the Blue Ridge Mountains, 64 miles west of Washington, D.C., Mount Weather is part of a network of underground facilities scattered across the United States. That sounds familiar. Designed to protect federal leaders during a crisis. So before we write off the woman who was having a conversation with Tucker Carlson, this literally validates what she's saying here. It takes less than 30 minutes by helicopter to reach Mount Weather from Capitol Hill. The breadth and depth of capabilities offered by Mount Weather make it a unique facility. FEMA said in a rare 2009 fact sheet about the site. All right, the facility supports a variety of disaster response and continuity missions, mostly classified. The continuity of government sites also include Colorado's Cheyenne Mountain Bunker, with buildings made from battleship steel, siting atop giant springs to help them weather a nuclear attack. The public generally cannot visit Mount Weather's underground facility, but a USA Today reporter was, quote, permitted to tour Cheyenne Mountain in 2015. All right, Mount Weather, which is also known as the High Point Special Facility, has both above and below ground facilities as part of its 564-acre site. And Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, visited the complex in early April, posing for photos outside with the complex full-time fire department and armed FEMA security guards. If you're watching this by visual, here is a satellite imagery of Mount Weather operations. Again, this is in Bluemont, Virginia. This was taken in 2021. This is the facility we're talking about. Quote, this DHS command center is crucial to emergency relief and federal coordination in the face of disaster. Kristi Noem said in a social media post that showed her visiting a cozy living room with historical plaques and unreadable information signs on display beneath her photo, along with that of President Trump. What Noem did not do, however, was reveal any details about the classified parts of the bunker system, but federal contracting details and historical announcements from FEMA provide tantalizing hints about the facility that started life as a weather and mining research in the early 1900s. Even the price tag of the new Mount Weather work is confidential, but contracting details suggest workers must be skilled in both underground construction and HVAC equipment, including air handlers. Okay? All right, so let's stop here. Let's do a follow-up on this. Let's put all this together. So here we have a facility by FEMA, a secretive underground FEMA base where congressional leaders go and hide following catastrophic events. This is the same location, by the way, where congressional leaders hid following the 9/11 attacks. So this place is getting upgrades. We don't know how much money is being invested in it. We don't know why it's happening, and we don't know the purpose of why it's happening. So is something coming? Again, I'm just asking a question here. Are they expecting something on the horizon in which now they're going to need to upgrade this? What do our leaders know that they're not telling us? Now think about this in the light of everything that's happening. You've got wars, rumors of wars, nation against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. As of the time that we're talking about this, and I'm not going to go into detail about this today. We'll probably go into detail about this tomorrow. But you've got, not only now do you have Ukraine and Russia, not only do you have Israel on the very precipice of a major war with Iran, possibly destroying their nuclear facilities, and then all the proxies with Iran. Not only do you have China that is threatening Taiwan, it's only a matter of time. They're saying it's not if, but when they decide to invade Taiwan. You've got the likes of, again, all these other countries like North Korea. You've got China is involved with this. You've got Russia that's involved with this. And now, as of the recording of this, India has launched missiles and had direct impact across 9 locations in Pakistan. Pakistan has now said this is a declaration of war and that they will retaliate. So, my friend, we are living in very perilous times.